All right, great to have everybody here today. Welcome to the All Stars and Stripes Heroes Connection group. We are on Alignable, Facebook, LinkedIn, and I start each meeting with a very corny joke. What happened, and usually around military or first responders, what happened to the soldier who tried to be a stand-up comedian? Any guesses? He bombed. All right, so we start each meeting with a minute or minute of silence. You can use that time to pray, to just meditate, to just take some deep breaths, whatever you do. I usually use that time to pray for those who are on the front lines protecting our country, whether that's overseas or here on our own soil on the streets today. So, and then also for those who are disabled and who are recuperating or recovering. And and then we have our Pledge of Allegiance, National Anthem video. I talk a little bit about what the group is about, talk about what the scuttlebutt.club is, and then we have our business briefs. So be ready to give your 30 to 60-second business brief about yourself and your business and how we can help you. And then we'll have our hero highlight, which I'm not sure if we'll have a hero highlight today. Well, yeah, we will. Sam, I'll give you a minute or two to talk about whoever you want to. And then our spotlight speaker, who is Sam today, and that'll be 10 to 15 minutes, including questions and answers. And then we'll have end up with an inspirational thought, few announcements and reminders. And then if anybody wants to hang out afterwards, I usually hang on here for a while, and we like to chat. So we'll start with a minute of silence. I'd also like to thank everyone here who has served or who have family members who've served. I just want to thank you for the sacrifice that you've made for our country, or for anybody who may watch this at a later time, just to thank them for their service. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you're able to stand, if not, no worries. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And then we have a national anthem here. This is just instrumental, but please tell me if you can. Hopefully some here saw their cities represented there. They had Houston, I believe, in San Antonio, but they did not have Dallas.
Play ball.
Yeah, play ball. The who, what, where, when, how, and why about this group. Who's this group for? It's for, said in the beginning, military veterans, first responders. We have a lot of advocates and nonprofits that come here, and their families or anyone who wants to do business to business networking with us. And what is this group for or about? For sharing helpful information, connection hope for businesses and organizations that want to connect with or are run by our nation's heroes, and for promoting one another's businesses, services, or organizations. So I encourage you to set up one-to-ones, get to know one another, and see how you can help each other. And people are from sea to shining sea, over the seas and on the sea. And we meet on Zoom. And we meet at 3 o'clock. Everybody here knows that because you're on time. And that's Central Time. And common Zoom meeting courtesy and networking meeting courtesy applies. So I know I don't need to go over that with you, but it's there if you need to read it. And why do we meet? To be resourceful, to receive help when needed, it's connecting, setting up one-to-ones, camaraderie, encouragement, empowerment, fellowship, and all that good stuff. And the scuttlebutt.club, if you scan that QR code, it should take you to this landing page that I created for the group that has the Zoom link. So if you're ever not able to get on Alignable or Facebook and you just want to be able to jump on, bookmark that on your computer or on your phone. So wherever you're at, you can join us. Also, I try to, I'm a little bit behind right now, which I had said I would get caught up, but I usually keep recordings from our previous meetings on there, and there's links for all of our social media for this group, our YouTube channel, and there is a form at the bottom that if you'd like to be a spotlight speaker, go on there, fill out the form, and pick as many dates as you possibly can so that when I go to schedule you, I have more than one option. And submit that, and I'll let you know what date you'll be speaking, and that will be for a 10 to 15 minute spotlight speech, or however you want to do it. And then we have our all stars and stripes. Oh, that's the what it looks like on the computer. And then these are the numbers. We're up to 1,449 on our alignable group for the All Stars and Stripes Heroes Connection, and 701. We have our sister group, the Military Spouse Entrepreneurs, Small Business Owners, and Freelancers group. So I encourage you to hop over there too. And then we will stop for our business briefs. I try to run through that kind of quickly so we have more time to hear from you all, and I don't just spend the whole time being a chatterbox. So I'm going to ask Robert if you would like to lead our business briefs.
Sure.
All right, great. Thank you, Robert.
Sure. So if you would, hello, I recognize a lot of you here. If you would, as I call on you, just go ahead and take a few moments to let us know a little bit about who you are, what it is that you do, and feel free to put some of your correspondence or information on how we can get in touch with you inside of the chat. Now, I'd like to start at the very bottom right with our friend Janet Hamilton. How are you, Janet?
I'm well, thank you, but you threw me for a loop because I look like I'm at the top right. I didn't expect to go first. I'm Janet Hamilton, and I'm from the Anomaly Factor. And I'm recently just about to launch a podcast and a coaching website called The Anomaly Factor to help hold space for others to heal from chronic post-traumatic stress disorder or whatever's ailing them, suffering, pain. That's about it. I can put my contact information inside the
Well,
chat.
that's awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. Congratulations. Yes, please do.
Thank you.
Please do. Please do. Awesome. Thanks so much for sharing. I'll take that off. Remove this pin. And we got a new friend of ours, Shoshana. Hello, welcome. Let's go with Natalie.
Hi, was trying to get myself heard.
Yeah, it
Um,
happened. Great to hear
get
you.
get the audio on. I'm Natalie Thurmond, and I'm in Michigan. I'm in Metro Detroit area, and I have been working. Well, I have been enjoying for 44 years the capacity to have better health through nutritional supplementation, skincare, and household cleaners from the Shackley Corporation. I have a question for you. Are you familiar? Do you know about your telomeres?
I am familiar with telomeres, and I'm familiar with Shackley. Great company.
Okay. Well, telomeres, and if you haven't heard of it, they're the end caps of our chromosomes, which is like the end cap on a shoestring, if any of you have shoestrings still. When they get frayed, they're when shoestrings get frayed, they're hard to put through the hole. But when telomeres get frayed, they shorten our lifespan. So I'm all about helping people living younger, longer. And I will put my information in the chat. And I'm also going to be a little bit salesy because if you've thought about using any of the product, this month's a good time. You can get a free membership. That saves you 15%. There's never a renewal. There's never a monthly requirement, but you can always use it whenever you like. So if you have any questions, I say I'll put my stuff in the chat and you can catch me if you can. Thank you.
Yes, please do. And obviously it's working well because you don't look a day over 30, my friend.
Well, right. And I've been using it 44 years. So
There
you can
you go.
add
So there you go.
43 and 47. You can add that.
I love
I
it.
always say Natalie is a walking billboard for Shackley.
Love it. Love it. Great job. Thanks for sharing, Natalie. I appreciate that. Let's go with my friend Frederick. How you doing today, brother?
Well, mixed for several reasons, but yeah, I'm Frederick Abramson. I'm 16 miles due north of the White House, a place some of you may have heard about. I am creating a whole new field in the world of genetics that I call wellness genetics. And instead of looking at disease and identifying the genes that are going to kill you in 10 years, because nobody wants to know that anyway, how about looking at the 20,000 genes that define who you are, what you are, how you think and what you do, how you interact with food? Because when you discover who you are biologically and you can realize who you learn to be behaviorally, now you have a whole new set of options to make your life better every day. My information is in the chat. Happy to talk to you more about this. This is a whole new way of using genetics, and this is creating a whole new model in the world of genetics. Frederick Abramson, Golden Thread Technology.
Thanks for sharing. If you haven't chatted with Frederick, you definitely need to. He's very, very smart, and the stuff that he's sharing is like really, really cool. Really cool stuff. Thanks for sharing, Frederick. Let's go with our buddy Rob. How's it going today, brother?
It's going fantastic. You know what? Life's a journey. We all get on this journey, but there is one guarantee in life, and no one's immune from this, is that life is going to happen. From Monday and life happens, they get thrown off course. You know what? They actually get stuck in a rut and they can't get out. And I will tell them the only difference between a rut and a grave is steps in this dimension. So don't take what you want to do to the grave with you. You got to do something about it. So what do? I help you get out of the rut. How do I do that? I help you to create a solid foundation of truths for your life and bring clarity to what that dream is. And I get you in action. At that point, you're a leader. You better know who you're leading. If you don't know who you're leading, you're just out for a Sunday stroll. So we really explore who's your tribe. How can you effectively speak in their lives? How can you take them on this journey with you? And I do this in my coaching program I call Soul on Fire. I call it Soul on Fire for a reason, because fire lights the way, fire purifies. Those things we have deep within us are a fire waiting to be ignited. So it's my mission in life to ignite over 100,000 souls on fire so people can start living their dream life.
Absolutely love it, my friend. Absolutely love it. Definitely reach out to Rob. He is the man. If you don't, have that clarity and you need some help getting action, reach out to Rob. We're going to go to Mary Gant next. Hello, Mary. How are you?
Hi, everyone. I'm doing fine. Thank you. So last week I talked about the importance and how meaningful photo gifts are. Saturday was the live virtual event with photo gift ideas. The recordings are available through today. So if you haven't signed up, you can still register to get the recordings as long as it's by 11:59 Pacific time tonight. After that, you cannot get the recording for photo gift ideas, but I can still help you down the road if you need any photo gift ideas. I'm Mary Gant, your photo coach, because your memories are worth preserving.
Awesome. Thanks, Mary. Is that information in the chat as well?
I'm going to put it in the chat.
Please do. Please do. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Let's see. Next, let's go to my brother from another mother, Thomas Long. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate it. Yes. Hi. How's everybody doing today? I'm 100% total and permanently disabled veteran. My story is I was bedridden for, almost eight years. I gained more than 150 pounds while I was laying in bed there, dealing with my injuries, my anxiety, my depression, my, everything that was going on. I got my health right by focusing on my gut, brought my life back. I lost more than 125 of that pounds, close to 150. But what I did is I got not only my health right, but I helped my family get their health right. My son, my wife, dealing with their migraines, my 6-year-old child, getting his health right meant more to me than anything else. The doctors didn't know how we did it. I did it through proper supplementation and nutrition. And that's what I like to bring to my fellow veterans is the education and the products of being able to help them with what helped me. Giving me back my life and fighting through what I went through is what we're here to do. I like to take my 20 years of learning curve and help them shorten all of that to get to where they can have their life back. And that's what I did. My business is called Longevity Wellness for All. I help them do that in many aspects. So if you know anybody that needs any help with their health in any way that would like to get away from the pharmaceuticals, please let me know. I'm here to help in any way that I can. God bless and have a great day.
Love it, Thomas. Love us. Thank you for sharing. And we all know that the stuff's out there in the market that we're ingesting is not good for us. So supplementation is definitely looking like something that we all need. Let's shoot it over to John Petros. Am I saying that right? I hope I am, John.
Close enough.
I was saying it like a Hispanic. Petros. Petros. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. I hope everybody else out there is doing good. If you know any small businesses that are looking for help in getting their brand known, increasing their customer base, I'm the person to send them to. If they need other help, I have such a big connection of people that help them. I have somebody who can. It's Mill City Marketing, MA, at gmail.com. Shoot me an email. My goal is to help the little people from ever having to go through what they had to go through with COVID. Too many of them did not come back. My goal is, if something like that happens again, save the little people.
I like that. That's a good goal. Save the little people. Love it. Thank you for sharing. And your information's in the chat as well?
I have my calendar link. I will put the rest of it in there. I'll put it all in there.
Please do. Please do. So, Angela, if you don't mind, I'm just going to say 2 sentences. I'm going to pass it off to you so you can do your thing, and then you can pass it off to Sam, the guest speaker or whatnot. Sound good?
Yeah, we have one more person popped in on us.
Oh, Isaac.
Isaac. Yes, would
Isaac,
you
go
like-
ahead, brother. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what do you do, my friend?
Hey, hey, I'm just happy just jumping in. I thought I was not be able to do it because I have several meetings. But anyway, my name is Isaac Trinidad. I'm a U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force vet. I'm the CEO of Trinidad Insurance. We work with governments, agency, individuals, and vets. One of the things that I'm proud of doing is helping through a organizations, it's called Seven Eagles, and myself, helping U.S. Navy, any vet, period, get what they deserve. It's surprising to me how many vets are not aware of their benefit and how to apply. And one would think that because everything's on the internet, that everybody will know how to get it. But how the VA works, it's a little bit different, and it's a little bit of jumping the hoops. And if you don't know someone that been there, done that, you're just gonna chicken out and just go your merry way. So I'm here to help everyone any way, shape, or form. So thank you for the opportunity, basically.
Absolutely. Appreciate you sharing. If you would, share your information there in the chat for us. Cool beans.
Yes,
Awesome. Awesome.
ma'am.
2 quick seconds about myself. My name is Robert Blakely. I'm known online as the Blakester. I'm a sales psychology coach. 4 years of technically 5 years in the United States Army. 3 of those years over in Germany. Had an absolute blast. Now I serve people and teaching them the ways of the sales. So if you need any help, definitely contact me. I'll put my Calendly link down below in the chat. With that, I'm going to pass it off to you, Angela.
Thank you, Robert.
Thanks for
Awesome
coming
job.
to
Awesome job being the co-host. Thank you so much. And for me, I'm on a mission to teach people financial literacy. And our company does that through this little book here called How Money Works. Stop Being a Sucker. Do we have any suckers here? I was a sucker and I'm continually trying to learn. There's also a book called How Money Works for Women, Take Control, and super excited to be a part of an initiative for women that our division of our company has called the She Collective. And we just launched this new magazine, which my daughter and I were fortunate to be included in the magazine. Our pictures are in there, but I can send a digital copy to anybody that would like to see that. But it's all about teaching people the things that we wish we'd known at 19 and the things that rich people have known for generations and passed down from generations, that 80% of, well, more than 80%, but most of us were never taught. So I would love to, and we do that at no charge. It's complimentary, all of our education, and we can help people get on the right track to save for their children's college and or for their own retirement, and be ready for everything that's gonna hit them in life, hopefully. So thank y'all, and I'm gonna go ahead and get back to sharing my screen. Alrighty. So today, I don't have a picture here because I don't know if you sent any pictures, Sam, but I probably missed it if you did. But I'm gonna turn it over to Sam to talk for a couple of minutes about whoever he'd like to share about. And also I want to go ahead and show y'all this slide. This is Sam's information. I hope I have it all right. And wait, do I have your phone number right, Sam? Is that correct? Are you on mute?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, there you go.
I,
Okay.
I hacked it and put my phone number in there. That's mine.
Oh, is that your phone number? Ah. Is it really?
No, it's not.
Oh. Okay. All right. I love this group of people. Thank you. Yeah, so take a screenshot. This is also on our Alignable group. I have this information up there. What I would encourage you to do after Sam speaks today is to go on any of his social media, recommend him on Alignable, like and follow him, and refer 3 people to Sam for one-to-ones. and make warm introductions. So we'll keep Sam busy for the next couple of weeks. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you. If you want to take a minute or two to talk about whoever you would like to highlight as a hero, and then you can go into your, so let's say I'll kind of give you a indication when you get to 3:45. So you can wrap up.
Okay, allow me to fire up my
Yeah, let
timer
me,
here as well. Yeah.
so if you'd
Okay.
like to.
Yes, ma'am.
And then let me go ahead and make, do you have do you need to share your screen? You do?
Yes, I will when I get there. But
Okay, gotcha.
basically, I was going to give a little intro about myself. I live in Central Texas and near Austin, Texas. I come from a military family. My brother's a fighter pilot. One of them was stationed here in Lackland Air Force Base near San Antonio. And the other one was stationed in Enid, Oklahoma. So they flew F-16s and whatever they can get. I think my younger brother's doing F-18s now. So I don't remember telling you this, but what I've done recently in the last few months, I created a nonprofit part of my company. It's a separate company, distinct company. The focus is helping disabled veterans. I don't know how I fell onto this, but I prayed a lot about it. And the Lord told me to do blind veterans. So I learned this while I was out of college. I worked at a halfway house because I couldn't find a job. So I learned what blind veterans go through. It's a very difficult situation when you've had vision, now you don't. That's a different game than if you were born blind. Anyway, I don't mean to give you stories, but that's why I did what I did. Kind of giving back to the veterans a little bit, is that's what I'm doing. It's a tough job. The reason I'm sharing it with you to ask you if you find any resources, things, documents, government resource or whatever, loans, whatever I can get to help with my cause, just send it my way. My contact information is on the right side of the screen. All right. So that's what I do. I'm here to talk to you a bit. Thank you, Angela, for the opportunity. For those of you guys who are interested in what I'm going to present to you, I'm going to give you 30 minutes free of charge for Q&A, one-on-one. Just reach out to me. I'll share my calendar, and then we just go from there. I will cover what can help you out. It's kind of tough to do. I was thinking to present this. By the way, I generated this lecture here that you see in my hand in a matter of 2 minutes using AI. Artificial intelligence is what I'm good at. I'm going to cover that with you in a moment. So I just told it what I wanted. I told it to highlight it, give me some use cases and whatever. It did in 2 minutes. So if you're wanting to make presentations, if you're writing newsletters, I'm helping out a nice lady. Let me shift back to my lecture due to the time to leave for Q&As and stuff. So I'm going to cover 3 basic things with you. One is called AI, artificial intelligence. And then the other one is SEO. I'm covering the chapters headings right now. And then the other one is what's in it for me? What does it do for me, Sam? That's what I want to know. I'm a small business owner. My focus is, I know one thing for sure, that you and I do not have $5,000, $10,000 for advertising budget. We just don't. Even if you do, your brother Sam's going to tell you, don't spend it on that. Because what I'm going to cover with you, there's quite a bit of AI tools out there. And Sam, do I need like technical skills? Do I need coding skills? Do I need experience? The answer is no. That's what I do that's different. What I do also that's different to help you guys out is to understand that I don't want to drive your job for you. I'm going to show you how to fish, and then I'll let you loose. That's about all there is to it. But the thing about AI and SEO technologies that we're facing now, Sam, can I like think about it until Christmas? And no, listen, you don't, because the entire 84% of the people in the US, the small business owners, are using AI and SEO. I'm going to tell you that in just a moment. So if you don't, it's up to you. That's up to you. So here's what I'm going to cover with you today. Here's some projects I'm working on at this moment. I'm helping out somebody. She wanted to generate leads for her small business. Where do you get leads at? I don't know. Do you call the neighbors? Do you ask your mother to get you leads? I don't know. I've heard that from people. I heard from a person the other day told me that I don't need leads. I'm just going to depend on my mother and my sister to ring me. Well, be it then, if that's what you want to do. But there's a lot of free toys, free tools, free apps that are related to AI. One of them does lead generation. So it's very nice. It works with Google Maps. You draw a circle in the area you want to cover, spread it across your state, spread it around 3 states, spread it in your neighborhood. It will give you the leads in that area. It give you the email addresses and contact information for leads. Then the app will take out the emails, and then you send out bi-weekly or weekly emails to them saying that this is Angela, I'm selling potatoes and stuff like that, and here's my story. So it's just a way to get people kind of involved. Now, somebody told me the other day, I don't need 400 leads. Well, then of the 400 leads that you send things out to, you may get 10% back. I don't know. You may get 5% people respond. I don't know. How many of them turn to actual customers? I really don't know. So that's what, that's why I tell people to go ahead and go with the 100, 150 leads. Start with that. Create a newsletter. Here's another thing I'm doing for another person. She's writing a book. She's in Austin, Texas. She's a Hispanic lady. She wants to write a book and sell it online. So I proposed to her, why don't you, well, she is from Alignable. She wanted to learn about SEO, which is the other thing that I do. SEO is search engine optimization. What does it do for me, Sam? It helps you rank on the internet. You've heard this from Sam before. You're ordering pizza. You put pizza, pepperoni, Austin, Texas, and then you get a bunch of pizza shops. Do you order your pizza from top 3, or do you jump to number 731? I don't know. What do you do? 84%, I looked this up this morning, 80% of the people in the US of A, they go with number 1 and 2 of the choice. Now, where are you? Where's your business at? Do you ever care? Do you care for SEO? Do you you want to be ranked? You really do. So that's what SEO is all about. So we had a one-on-one with her on the line of bull. She's written a book, and she's looking to generate images. And I'm going to show you this really quick if you don't mind. What you're seeing, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Yes.
These images, folks, you're looking at is what I'm helping this nice lady out. These are not real photos. These are generated via artificial intelligence. These are not real people. And how do you, Sam, do I need 7 years of training for this? You do not. You use simple text, simple English text. You write, someday I'll present to you what AI app does this for you. I'll show you how to use it if that's what you prefer. Sam, I'm gonna just tell me what it is and I'll learn it on my own. That's fine too. Here's some other ones. These are not real people. These are generated by AI, artificial intelligence. And here's 2 more. These are not real people. They're generated. So I was presenting this nice lady about her book. She wants to generate photos of people without paying them. You know, if you take Tom Cruise's photo from internet or Hollywood, you go have to pay for them. So she's generating her own images, diagrams, or whatever she wants to generate. So I'm helping her using AI tools in order to put it in her book. That way she doesn't have to pay people money for using their name or photos or whatever. Anyway, so that's a little, this one is my favorite. What you see in her background is Great Wall of China. So you tell this app that I want this tourist be in China, and then I want the Great Wall of China, as you see I'm pointing to, be in the background, and that's what you get. This was generated in a matter of about 3 minutes. Now, what I have to warn you about, that these are tools that are expensive, and they're like a million toys. I was thinking about sharing this with you. It's like you wanting to swim or catch a fish and then swim in the ocean looking for a fish. That's not a good way to go. I've test driven most of these tools. I know which ones are free. I know which ones of them are geared for a small business. I know which one of them are fit for your business. So, and then I will show you even how to use them. Like this one in particular, I'll name it for you. You're my brother. It's called Midjourney. midjourney.com. You go in there and then use this tool. But the thing about it is there's a way to do this. What's so cautionary about these is that they charge you by the minute. So whatever time you're spending to generate these images or whatever, what Sam is telling you is you need someone to tell you this toy is for you. This tool is for you. Here, I'm going to show you how to use it properly. If you don't, you spend $200 and then all of a sudden you create one image and then it's gone. So that's what Sam is going to do for you. I'm going to show you, what tools are there for your business. Now, let's see here. One thing I'm going to caution you about in the last couple of minutes, the SEO that I told you about, I'm going to elaborate on that for just a moment. Is search engine optimization. If someone tells you that's an overnight process, we can do it for you in an hour or two, it's a complete lie. You cannot do SEO. It's an ongoing process. What I do for you, I don't sell anything to you. I'm not a salesperson. I will introduce you to these tools that fit for you. It's almost like you're buying a car. I will tell you, Angela, a BMW is the one for you. Here's, get this model and then get in there. I'll show you how to start, drive it, and then I'll let you go. That's what I do. That's different. I don't sell anything to anybody. So it goes through a process of what's called an on-page SEO and then off-page SEO and all that. It helps you with ranking, and then it helps you stand out in Google in order for you to make a living off of what you do. So, what's in it for me? What's in it for you? Your brother Sam. I come from a veteran family. I respect, I appreciate what you've done for this country, and I'm going to give you back. So get back with me. I'll give you 30 minutes at no charge. And there's a lot to gain for you if you want to stay in business. If you want to make $500 a month and then make a living off of that, that's fine with me too. So it's all up to you. If you want to have repetitive customers, let me look at my timer and such, reach out to me. Again, it's a hard thing to sell in a matter of a few minutes, but I'm just kind of opening up the game. It's an expensive proposition. I was talking to somebody in California the other day. I called them just to fish around. I asked them, what does it cost for me as a small business owner to do AI and SEO for my small business? He said, now these guys are number 2 in the world, the one in California. The number 1 is in Hong Kong. So he said, you pay me $499 a month, but then you have to pay 1 year ahead of time, and they will do all this for you. I said, listen, I don't even know you. How do I pay you 1 year ahead of time? It's a tough thing. You buy something and then for, $5,000, and then you say in the middle of the game, you're going, but this is not for me. It looks like it won't do what I want it to do. So, well, Sam has driven these cars, and just, I'm going to put you in the right car. And then that way you don't waste your money. I did call the number 1 in the world as well. They're in Hong Kong. I'll tell you the name. It's not a secret. It's called SEMrush, SEMrush.com. Go in there and look. He said, you pay me $999 a month, but then you have to pay 1 year ahead of time. And we'll do all this for you. But what Sam is trying to show you today, listen, do it on your own. There's a lot of free tools. And when I say free, I don't mean Chinese made or Russian made. That's not what I mean. They're made by Google, or they're made by Microsoft. The most important thing you're going to hear from Sam today is this. This is not science fiction. It's not a magic wand. Everything that you hear Sam is talking about 90% of it is inside ChatGPT. So AI is not a secret. It's not science fiction. If you ever use ChatGPT for any purpose, you're in there already. So Sam's got to show you, click here and click there, and there you go. Put your name and email, zip, let's go. This lead generation thing I talked to you about in the beginning is inside ChatGPT. But when you go in there, it gives you, 1,200 options. Which one do I use? Well, I'm going to say for your business, you sell shoes, this, and this. Anyway, my timer said that I'm out of time. I'm going to give you 3 or 4 minutes, I believe Angela said, for Q&As. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. Like it's like you are like a fire hydrant giving out information, and it shows you have got so much knowledge and so much wisdom in this area. That's awesome. Does anybody have any questions that you'd like to ask Sam? And
Ask
if
me
we
anything.
can you stop sharing your screen so we can see everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, I'm amazed what Sam is doing. Really, I'm interested in it. I've been working with a Chat GPT. How can I automate my insurance business through
That's
the
it. That's a tough one. But let me tell you this before I answer that question. You and I need to get on that 30 minutes free I offered to Angela's team. You're getting this only because you're in Angela's team and because you're a veteran or a veteran family. So get to be with me for 30 minutes, no charge. Just tell me your question. But what I ask you to do, my email contact information is on the chat. Email me and say, Sam, this is Rob. And Isaac, I want to, build a aircraft or whatever. And then here's what I need. What I do, I will prepare something for our 30 minutes together and such. So
Yeah, I think that's Isaac was asking the question.
Sam,
Y'all
yeah,
you're gonna
definitely.
need to repost that same thing you put in earlier because Isaac came in at the end.
mhm.
So that chat was already not updated for him. So you
Okay.
got to put it in now so
Be happy to.
everybody that came in after you
Be
posted
happy
it
to.
can see it, please.
Yeah,
Be happy to.
Thank you,
everybody's
sir.
welcome.
Now, I need to
Appreciate
finish
that.
answering Isaac's question. So in order for you to get access to these toys Sam is talking about, these are expensive toys, folks. We're talking toys. I say toys, they are toys. If you don't believe me, go to let's see, you go to appsumo.com. They're located in Texas. And then don't take your credit card with you because when you do, it's like going into Costco and then walking out with 600 worth of stuff that you don't need. It's called appsumo.com. Go in there and look. That's where these apps are. The stuff that Sam is talking about, automating this and that. Now, the key is this. ChatGPT Sam talked about, version 4 is what I want you to be using. You won't get access to other things. If you're using the free one, which is 3.5, or if you're using 4.0, 4.0 is not the same as 4.0, okay? What Sam is talking about is the paid version, which is 4.0. And I joined it a long time ago, is $20 a month. That's when you get access to all these toys Sam is talking about. It's a very easy task. You go in there, you click on, want to sell a shoe, want to sell potatoes, want to this and that. I'm a veteran, and it'll open up things that are related to your job. I was training somebody earlier today. She's a customer of mine. She does online banking. So I presented to her all this stuff in ChatGPT. She's going like, I didn't know all this stuff is free. Is it free? I said, just copy it and use it. There you go. I don't know, Isaac, if I answered your question, but that's the key to get started with this stuff, Isaac. But I'll be happy to get with you and go over tools and in AI and SEO that are available in your business and present it to you.
Of course, I'm a member of you.com, so I have access to the full O and other model and engine. So thank you very much. I'm gonna reach out to you and email you.
Please do.
Okay,
Thank you
thanks.
for your time. Appreciate it.
Anybody else have a question? We've got another minute or two. No. Okay. Well, I highly encourage you to get with Sam, set up a one-to-one. We had a great one-to-one and found a lot of things we had in common. And the saying is true, people do business with people they know, like, and trust. And you have to first know somebody before you know if you like them. And I guarantee you, Sam's a very likable man. And yes, and so once you get those three established, then you can not only do business with them, or if you can't do business with them, you can at least refer business to them. And that is what this is all about. So
allow
thank
me
you,
for
Sam. Yes.
If I got 2 minutes to add something to what if you don't mind, I didn't mean to
Yes.
interrupt.
Yes.
Is that
Yeah.
I've come from a cybersecurity background. I worked for the US government and state of Texas for a long time. That's all I've done, cybersecurity. So when you bring me questions about security, I don't want you to end up in the courthouse like I did with a client one time, not my client, but he lost 8 credit cards from a customer. They stole it from his computer while he was online. So don't get that far, okay? If your name of your business ends up in the court, you're pretty much done. So you can ask me security questions as well. But what I want to add to what I brought to your attention is when you go in, look into this stuff that Sam is covering, you're going to hear a million things. Listen, ChatGPT is one freeway. Microsoft have their own freeway. They call it a co-pilot. Facebook, Meta have their own freeway, which is some other name. And then you've got some, Google have their own freeway. So when you see a million different toys, don't get confused. You focus on one freeway, you pick an avenue. I picked the ChatGPT. I'm also expert at Microsoft, but depending on what fits your business, I don't want you to get confused by looking at this stuff, going like, this is too much, it's over my head. It's not. These are what I do that's different is I know I'm a technical trainer also. I make it digestible for you, for your business. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that background helps too for everybody to know that. So, well, great. Thank you so much, Sam. You did an awesome job, and we appreciate you. And just so y'all know, coming up, if you see your picture up here, next week is going to be Terry Moore. She is the author of the best-selling book, Face to Face with God, My Best Friend. Everybody here probably already knows Terry. She's usually on here co-hosting with me. But if you see your picture up here, make sure you've got that date marked on your calendar. We will not be meeting for Thanksgiving week. And Janet, I didn't know if you saw that I had you on December 2nd. I can't remember if I sent you an email about that, but I've got you down there. And we do have openings in December and January and into February. So our inspirational thought this week is, there is no exercise better for the heart than reaching down and lifting people up. I think that's what a lot of us here do, is we lift people up. And there definitely is no better exercise. And then I just want to let y'all know that the 29th is National VFW Day. So if you are involved with your VFW, or even if you're not, you want to look into that. And you can go to the National Day calendar and see what ways that you can celebrate that day. Then we have on the last Sunday in September, so this coming Sunday will be Gold Star Mothers and Family Day. So you can also find information about that on National Day calendar. And then I'm going to open up here for any announcements or testimonials. Well, first I'm going to do our last joke for the day. What do you call an aircraft full of cattle? Total bullshit. Okay, so I want to be able, I wanted to share that so that I could get the slides off of here and we can all talk. But does anybody have any announcements that they would like to make, kind of as a public service type announcement?
The first thing I want to say, Angela, is that, you know, with you putting it on the screen, I want to make sure everybody recognizes, and it's on the recording, that thank you, Angela, for being one of those Gold Star families and all that your family has sacrificed and given to this country. So we honor you and give thanks to you and your family for everything that it has given to us and secured our freedoms in this world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. I haven't officially gone through the official steps to get on like the Gold Star Mothers list. I've had a lot of people encourage me to, and I may probably will. I'm thinking about waiting until after Dennis tells my son's story. And then, you know, through that, I'll have more information that they need as well. He's going to do a lot of research. If y'all haven't met Dennis Schroeder, I believe it is, he tells the story of the military people who have fallen in service to their country. So anyways, does anybody else have any testimonials? I would like to give a testimonial about Janet, and then I'll go to you, Sam. But Janet and I have had a couple great meetings, and I had a wonderful one-to-one, and I really highly recommend that you all set up one-to-ones with her and hear her story, and she may be able to work with you, and I'm looking forward to your podcast. All right, Sam.
Ma'am, for the newbies that are part of our group, welcome.
Yes.
To all the rest of you, thank you for your service. But what I want to cover is if, as I'm sure Angela was going to tell you this, before you leave, click on that red button on the bottom right side of the screen to get a copy of the folks that are attended. But what I want to teach you, you already know this, go to the bottom right side of the chat, on the bottom right side of the screen, on the very bottom of the chat, there's 3 little dots in the center of the screen. When you click on the 3 little dots before the meeting ends, click on 3 little dots and then click on the word save chat. You can also save the chat that way. It gives you a text file with all the things that was put on the chat for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much for covering that. I always seem to forget to tell people, so I appreciate when y'all have my back there. So, well, looks like we're gonna get finished up a few minutes early if anybody wants to hang out. And let's see.
Angela,
Yes, John.
I just want to add on to what Sam just said about saving the chat. There's 2 programs that were developed by Tom Gay, who's on Alignable. It's ChatBridge. You can download that file that you save into ChatBridge, and it separates it all, puts it in by name. I'm actually doing that with the chat from this program. And then he also has what the heck is the other one? Engage Pro. You can download the file from ChatBridge into Engage Pro and keep track of the people that you have conversations with.
So
too.
Okay.
Tell them where they get those.
You can get those if you look up Tom Gay on Alignable. He has many programs throughout the week where he teaches how it operates and everything, and he has all the information on his Alignable page, I believe, for the links.
Thank you.
And it's very reasonably priced. I just picked it up a couple of weeks ago and I enjoy it. It makes things a lot easier.
I wanted to ask Isaac. It says Isaac requested to record this meeting locally. Was that an accident, or?
I was
trying to hit the chat?
Yeah, I was the one who did it, but I was trying to follow Sam's instruction, but I couldn't find the option to save.
Okay, so if you pull up the chat, do you see the chat? Do you have a chat box, or you have it on the side of your screen?
Oh yeah, I can see.
And then
it.
you go to the very bottom, where, like, next to where the emojis are and all that, where you can attach something and all that. And there's 3 little dots where if you hover over it says more. You click on those 3 dots and it brings up a little menu. And at the top on mine, it's at the top and it says save chat.
Oh, okay, there you go.
We'll save it as a text file to, it will usually put it in under like documents under Zoom. It'll make a Zoom file. And
I got it now.
Got it? Okay, great.
Thanks.
I am putting my information, by the way, I'm putting I don't actually have the links here, but I have like the names of the websites, one for me that has the link to my calendar if anybody would like to schedule one with me, and then also the name of the scuttlebutt.club. Tom, did you raise your hand? No,
I was just giving a thumbs up that he finally
thumbs
found
up.
it, because on my computer the dots are at the top, they're not at the bottom.
Oh,
That's all.
okay.
I'm glad you found it.
Gotcha.
That's all.
Yeah, it was on the top as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's where they are on my computer. They're at the top of the screen in the chat.
Okay. I wonder if mine's just older or something. No talent. Do you have Mac or
No, mine's just a HP.
HP? That's what I have
Yep.
too.
Well, God
Huh.
bless everybody. Have a great day.
God
Thank you for
bless
another
you all
wonderful meeting.
too.
Thank you, Sam, for all the information. God bless. Have a great week. I look forward to seeing you on Monday.
And thank y'all for all being here. Thank you.